Okay, before we get into what I wanted to talk about, I want to mention two things. First, we got 200 followers. Thanks, you guys are the best. I'm just kind of this loser down here in my basement making TikToks for fun about baseball and basketball and stuff. And we got 200 followers in less than 2 months. Okay, you guys are the best. Second, I made a video about taking a tour of Rainbow Field this past weekend, and I mentioned my dog at the beginning, and someone asked what my dog's name was. Real quick, her name's Solar, like the solar system. And we've had her for about 3.5 years. She's 4 years old now. And how she got that name, I was at school, so when my parents and my brother went to go pick out the dog, apparently he was just saying random stuff, and he said Solar, and she looked up at him, and he's like, yep, that's my dog, because her original name was Lunar. And I find it kind of find it funny how you go from Lunar, which is like the moon and stuff, to Solar, which is the sun, the complete opposite. But yeah, that's how we got Solar. So yeah, okay, let's get into what we came to talk about now. So earlier I posed the question whether you want me to do daily recaps of the trades that are going on in baseball or break each trade at their happenings, and someone commented and do the daily recap, so we're going to see how this goes. So to catch you up to speed, the trades that have already happened in the past couple weeks or so, Aroldis Chapman went from the Royals to the Rangers. We had Pierce Johnson and Taylor Hearn both go to the Braves. One was from the Rockies, one was from the Rangers. Kike Hernandez went from the Red Sox to the Dodgers. Mike Moustakas went from the Angels to the Rocky to the Angels, and the White Sox went from the Mets to the Angels. So that's all the current trades. And then we had some trade break today, Wednesday the 26th. Yeah, Wednesday the 26th. So, a couple of minor moves. We have the Mariners getting Trent Thornton from the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays got this AAA prospect named Mason Crosby. Mason McCrory. Who's Mason Crosby? I have no freaking clue. I think that's the kicker for the Green Bay Packers, actually. I think that's where I got that from. Bro, that was so bad. I'm leaving that in. Anyway, I don't know anything about Mason McCrory. No AAA player. He's like Major League ready, but he's also having kind of a down season, so hopefully the Blue Jays can help fit something. Trent Thornton, night death piece for the Mariners bullpen, trying to make that push to the playoffs, hopefully. Next, Jose Lopez went from the Twins to the Marlins, and the Twins received Dylan Floro. Now, I like Dylan Floro. I liked him when he was World Series champion with the Dodgers and stuff. I liked him on the Marlins. Nice setup man / closer type. And hopefully he does good in Minnesota, because Jose Lopez has not been good in Minnesota. Ever since the trade from Baltimore to the Twins, he has not been good. He went from being an all-star with like a below 2 ERA to not having good numbers and blowing saves and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully a change of scenery in Miami will help Jose Lopez go back to peak all-star form. And then last trade we have the Guardians receiving Noah Syndergaard, and the Dodgers getting Amed Rosario from the Guardian. Now, I think the Dodgers won their trade. Amed Rosario, yes, he's not really hitting this season. He's not really the best on defense. He's a good utility depth piece that you can put him on the bench with Kike Hernandez and stuff like that. And you have options now to talk about putting him in center field, and how you have like Mookie Betts playing second base, and you have Max Muncy here, and JD Martinez your DH, and all kinds of stuff, and how there's a bunch of different options now that the Dodgers have, and versatility is great. And the Guardians kind of lost the trade because Noah Syndergaard, he hadn't been pitching. He had this blister issue. And I say the Dodgers won this because they can play Amed Rosario tomorrow. Like I said, Noah Syndergaard is injured, so he can't really pitch. He can't really help the team out at all right now. So, I really like the Dodgers, getting a couple bench pieces, and maybe now they're going to go after some pitching. Last thing I wanted to mention, we had the bag of rocks. Sorry, I choked there. The commissioner of baseball extended for another 5 years. I guess good job, Rob Manfred, for getting your extension or not losing your freaking job. Like I said, I think a bag of rocks could do your job better than you. And I know you could look at, attendance is up, and the game is faster because of the pitch clock and the bigger bases, and we're gonna bring the robot umpire to baseball. Yay, Robert Manfred! Here's your extension. Yeah, congratulations, bag of Robert Manfred, for keeping your job somehow. That's everything I have today, and I'm done slandering the bag of rocks commissioner of baseball. We'll talk to you tomorrow if any more trades break. Okay, so one more trade broke after I was done making this first part of it, so I'm just going to tack this on at the end. The White Sox and Angels made a move where the Angels are getting Renato Lopez and Lucas Giolito, and the Angels are getting their second and third ranked prospect catcher Edgar Carroll and third ranked prospect Kai Bush. Now, I think this is kind of good for the Angel, because they said they're not trading Otani, that they're going to keep all their players and try to make a huge run for it. They added pitching, so now you have Giolito and Lopez, along with Otani, Griffin Canning, Reed Detmers, and Patrick Sandoval. So that's a lot of pitching depth right there, along with Ben Joyce. And the White Sox, they get the second and third prospect, which is kind of the 1 and 2 prospect, because if Logan O'Hoppe didn't tear his rotator cuff, he'd be up right now and he would lose his rookie or prospect status. So, really good move, I guess, for the White Sox. The White Sox are in it. There's rumors of them trading Lance Lynn, Dylan Cease, Tim Anderson. So they already dealt Giolito to the Angels. So we'll see if the White Sox do anything else. And the Angels, are they going to trade any of their other pieces to upgrade this team? We will see. But hopefully no other trade break after it. Just wanted to top this on at the end. Also, you're still a bag of rocks, Robert Manfred.